When I was born, when I graduated from high school, and when I graduated from college, it was virtually impossible for me to be mayor of Atlanta as an African American woman because the laws that prohibited most African Americans from voting. In Atlanta, we have decided that we want to learn about the history, to teach the history, but also to learn about it in relationship to what's going on in the world today, and hence the center.
Other places certainly have centers and they acknowledge the work that's been done, but there's nothing more important than the epicenter of where this work started, and it really started here in Atlanta for the United States.
Look at our history, be inspired by our history, and then go out and change the world, however you define that.
When you walk through the doors, there is a sense of not visiting the center as a visitor, if you will, but I am actually coming in to engage, to expand, my thinking.
Coming out of the pandemic and COVID, we had the outbreak of issues of racial and social justice. The center became a wonderful hub of engagement, of listening and learning and educating so many different communities from different perspectives.
The center is in the midst of a major transition. We are working to become a national cultural institution that is backed by the city of Atlanta. And so to become this national cultural institution, we're expanding. We're adding 2 new wings. We're going to be able to accept traveling or rotating exhibitions. We're going to have a family gallery that reaches children under 12. We're going to double our event space so that we can hold conferences. We have classrooms, which we don't currently have. We have training rooms, meeting areas. It's both about space, but then it's about what we get to do in that space. So there's an opportunity for investors to help underwrite this expansion of our building. There are galleries that can be named and donors can be recognized in the building itself. And then there are our programs. An investment underwrites our educators to reach out into the community. Becoming a partner is much more than just a financial investment. It's about the values that you have and making sure that they can be lived out in the world.
I think we have a treasure here in Atlanta, and I think it's important that we continue to build on that treasure so that it can become a great resource.
It's an honor, really, from our standpoint, to be part of the work that's being done at the center. Please join us.
I think supporting the Center for Civil and Human Rights is one means of strengthening, defending, and supporting democracy.
We live in polarized times, and the ideas that animate our institution are about fairness. They're about the founding values of our country. And so we are a place, but more than that, we represent the idea that every human being should have the chance to thrive and fulfill his or her or their potential.
The National Center for Civil and Human Rights is one of those unique opportunities for you to make an investment in the future, to invest in people that you will never know by name, but whose lives can be changed by the experience.